Dzień dobry, witam w kolejnym odcinku. Grałem w NBA przez 2 tygodnie. Nie nagrywał się przez ten czas dźwięk. Więc jak wygląda moja postać aktualnie, to coś takiego. Koło mnie jeszcze gadżety. Coś ciekawszego niż
Good game, MP.
A jak ja mam zobaczyć misję domową? Telefonów jak coś. Taski. Kari, stacje tak wyglądają. Tego nie zrobię. To zaraz. Eee... Dobra, tyle. Będzie game. Nie grałem też za 2 dni co najmniej. NBA Daily. Okej. Zrobienia. Grajmy, zobaczmy czy forma jest. Nie trafiłem.
day starting, Greg, to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Buzelis out there with Collins. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's Isaac Okoro. And it's MP in at the 1. Now Sexton following Davion Mitchell's three-point attempt. And here's MP for 3. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for Miami. Shoots over Okoro. Powell, that's good.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
One-on-one here. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You got to love the effort. That's big time.
Now, here's Okoro. MP's shot is good.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
So for the Heat, their last game a loss to the Magic.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
Adebayo with the ball. He's guarded by Collins.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
And the trade of Jimmy Butler. Tim, the Heat's star power took a hit.
Well, one thing is for certain in this league, you need stars to win big. Draft picks, flexibility, those things are great. Even nice young players, but it's only going to take you so far.
And here is Mitchell. Following the three-pointer by MP.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one. Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 3 from MP. Powell pulls it in. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And now Allie Laporte says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He picked up 38 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Wiggins is checked in for Miami. Jokic Jonas comes in for Mitchell. Now a look at the stats for Norman Powell. And here are the Heat now. 4-point game. Jaquez outside. Shot clock at 5. They could use a bucket. It's good.
Yeah, that's nice right there. Big man points in the paint for Jaquez.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And what about the run this team is on? I mean, it's just incomprehensible. With all the ups and downs in the NBA, you have to be truly dominant to win 34 consecutive games.
Well, their run to this point, incomprehensible. There's no question this will end up being one of the greatest all-time streaks we've ever seen. The only question that remains, what is a team going to do?
Zdjął mnie wariacik.
Sexton against Powell. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Pass to Fontecchio. Offensive rebound. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Wiggins.
Yeah, Wiggins is a big, active wing, and that time he used his size and athleticism to give his team a second chance.
So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Miller. MP out there with Sexton. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Okoro in at the small forward.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Rebound by the Bulls. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Well, if you shoot the ball at 40% or better from the three-point line, you are going to win most games, no matter where you're playing.
Pass to Powell. On the wing, Wiggins. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando. Again, Wiggins missing.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Miller kicks to MP. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. MP's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the New York Knicks making the news. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Can they get it? And the layup is good. Here's MP. 38 points for him last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Outside Collins. Smith kicks to MP. Back to Smith. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And that one drops. Wiggins has got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Mitchell against MP. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his 3rd before the half ends.
Chicago making a switch here. Bruce Ellis is checked in. Outside, Hero. Jaquez finds Adebayo. With 4 seconds on the clock. Yep, it counts. Adebayo's got 8. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll return shortly.
Zawsze w drugiej połowie nadrabiamy.
Hey folks, welcome to the half.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
James Harden.
So many potential winners here. I'm looking.
And that is it for halftime, folks.
Tak też będzie.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
We've got Hero. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero passes to Adebayo. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. MP looking around. Off target with his three. The Heat trail by 8. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Up top, Hero. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that is practically automatic for a guy like Hero. If he sees an opening from the three, he will not hesitate.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hero passes to Adebayo. Chalk up 2 there. 16 points for Bam Adebayo.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple.
Oh, it's a highlight reel being put together by MP.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Powell with the screen. Hawkins with a wide open look. No good with the triple. The Bulls leading by 8. It's MP attacking. Hawkins with the steal. Hero kicks the foul. Miami no good on that time either. Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Buzelis. Now Okoro. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. The 3 is pure from MP.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Heat making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Smith comes in for Collins. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Sexton. Wiggins outside. To stop the run. Buries the long-range jumper. Wiggins has got 9.
Yeah, he's solid from out there. Wiggins just producing year after year in this league.
MP passes to Okoro. MP with a screen on Hawkins. And a wide open look for MP. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
.54 seconds left in the third. Powell outside. To the middle. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been kept down now to just 9 in the bucket from Adebayo.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And the dunk by MP.
And he is just piling up the numbers here. MP seems to improve every time we see him. Such an impressive talent.
Powell outside. Hero against MP. And that one,
kurwa foul.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great.
Skoczył mnie nieśmietnie.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Okoro out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Collins in at the center position.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
Here's MP. Fires the three.
Kurwa,
Vacuums it in. MP against Mitchell.
biega we mnie,
Adebayo.
nie wypada mi to.
Mitchell outside. And that's a foul called on Bam
O, ty
Adebayo.
śmietniku.
That's his first foul.
Faulować ci się zachciało.
Chicago leading by 5. Here's Collins from outside. Cleared away by Mitchell.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss. Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the three.
Sexton.
Such a menace close to the rim. You got to respect Sexton's fearlessness when he's amongst the bigs.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get one of two. The Heat trail by 6. Now Hero beyond the arc. That does not go. Now MP connects on the J.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. But he is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
The 10-footer, he puts in the J. Chicago leading by 6. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. MP buries the deep ball.
And ring another one up. MP not messing around from deep.
Hero. Here's Adebayo. Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. Here's MP. Now Collins. Now MP for 3. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Hero. Now Paul launches it. He drills the 3.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Mitchell. 6 to shoot.
Alex
with the steal.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
And they go to the intentional foul. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And for a young player like MP, it's all about establishing good habits. Get yourself into a routine. Those will help you have a long career. They're making all of their free throws right now. It's a great way to extend the lead.
Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Sexton. MP with it. Hawkins with the steal.
Jak oni kurwa zabierają mi to piłkę.
So the Bulls win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad
Ja
guy
go
here
mogę
tonight.
kurwa stylować i nie zabierę mu. A i Postsider się nie... No nice. Powell. Pierdolony śmieć. Alergik, tu asyst. Kurwa, podawałem śmieciom, tylko nie trafiałem. Znowu hity, ale to chyba u ciebie, czy nie? O, już się... Progression. Trianga. Osiemdziesiąt pięć overalla. To jest straszne. O, nie wleci. Dajcie. O, dawaj.
Greetings, it's 2K Sports bringing you live coverage of the NBA. This is our most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
And the starting group for Chicago. We've got Zach Collins, Booz Ellis out there with Okoro. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's MP in at the point guard position. Collins against Adebayo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. MP drives in. Rebound
Co
by
to
the Heat.
było? Kurwa, sfaulował mnie.
Hero with it. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game. Okoro with the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Booz Ellis get this close to the rim.
Mitchell, the pass to Hero. Puts up a three. Is rebounded by Okoro. Chicago with the ball. And as their amazing winning streak continues, this is a story that's gone beyond sports. It's captured the entire country's attention.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Hero for three. Stolen by Collins. Here's Sexton. Excellent D there from Hero.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Jaquez finds Hero. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
Yeah, a bit of a slow start here. They're 0 for 4 to begin the game.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Sexton. Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Hey, Brian. With time winding down before the trade deadline, it's the New York Knicks making the news. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis who provides some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat had a huge game. He contributed 42 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
For three, Powell kicks it to Hero to stop the run. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
MP against Powell. Buzelis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. 17-point game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Here's MP. And a big-time jam as he slams it right over Adebayo.
Talk about finishing with power. MP showing the rim no mercy there.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on MP. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. And so Hero nails both of them.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 50. Heroes checked in for Fontecchio. Then for Chicago, Okoro is checked in for Yabusele. Colin Sexton comes in for Giddey. And MP subbed in for Jones.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
On the court for the Bulls, they've got MP. Isaac Okoro is out there with Miller. Then it's Smith, and it's Sexton in at the shooting guard position.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Edris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
Hero for three. The rebound by MP.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The three. Counted from distance. MP's got 16 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Adebayo feeling it out a bit. Pass to Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Adebayo, a screen on Sexton. Three-pointer Yakachonis. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Bulls leading by 19. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And you look at Colin Sexton. Puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Looking at who's out there now for Chicago. Collins comes in for Smith, and Buzelis is subbed in for Miller. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Back to you guys.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Back to MP. Pass to Buzelis. It's stolen by Jaquez. Powell outside. Here's Mitchell. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
Okoro outside. MP, a screen on Powell. Okoro passes to MP. Offline with the three. Heat trail by 19. Now here's Mitchell. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 2 points. That one goes.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Here's Adebayo. The rebound by MP. Bulls leading by 20. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Collins a screen from deep. MP. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Here's Hero. The shot comes out. MP getting it done for Chicago. Getting it done from range. He's hit 6 triples so far. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ja mam niby najdłuższe ustawione na to 6 minut.
Happy to have you with us. Veering off topic a bit, I wanted to ask you guys, who would you say is the best trash talker of all time?
Man, there's been a lot of them. But I'll go with either Bird or Jordan because trash talk is only good if you can back it up.
I really can't say because nobody talked trash to me. They were too afraid of the consequences.
Okay, now that's a lie because I talk trash to you all the time and I haven't seen any consequences.
Oh, just wait till the next break, buddy boy. Been saving up.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Chicago Bulls.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doot-doot. Doot-doot. You guys hear that? Doot-doot.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Mitchell. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, How much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, BA, when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Adebayo, a screen on Sexton. Hero, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
That three's off the mark. And for Miami, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Jaquez. And again, no good by Miami.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
MP, the pass to Sexton. MP, a screen on Hero. MP outside. Collins a screen. MP drives in. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Mitchell. And pushing it up. Here's Miami. Here's Hero. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
And for Tyler Hero, people immediately think of the shooting, but there's much more to his game, Coach.
Yeah, B.A., look, he's much improved as a playmaker. As a rookie, he only averaged about 2 assists. But last year, I think he was over 5, and he gives a consistent effort at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, MP with a block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
No, ten boost bloków jest dorwany.
So here is Miami. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. MP outside. To the paint. Releases. And it's Buzelis that time on the assist by MP. Buzelis has got 8.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Powell passes to Mitchell. Now Jaquez. Fires from deep. Mitchell misses. Pass to MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 24.
They're passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Adebayo. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
It's his first trip to the line. Free throw good, MP. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, BA, some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
Well, Bam has this action down cold. He knows exactly where to place himself in the pick and roll.
Yabusele outside. From deep, MP knocks down the long J. MP's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Hero with the bucket.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
MP against Hero. Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 31 points.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Powell sets a screen. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And let's have a look at our rookie leaderboard and see which players were at the top of the assist numbers these last 10 games. MP, number 1.
The way he's moving the ball out there during this last 10 games has been fantastic, showing how you orchestrate an offense and involve teammates.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Jovic, he's checked in for Adebayo. Fontecchio comes in for Norm Powell. And Yakachonis subbed in for Hero.
Just springing off the floor, Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
MP outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And he drives in. Stolen by Giddey. Miller on the wing. Back to MP. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. MP's got 39.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Three-pointer Yakuchonis. And so it's Chicago with zero pressure as they hold on to a 35-point
bloka jeszcze jednego by się przydało wjebać.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense.
Block each shot.
He's checked in for Chicago. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
And so in the game for the Bulls, MP is out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Josh Giddey, then there's Jalen Smith, and it's Yabusele in at the 5 spot.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Down low. Outside Jones. Smith finds MP. Picked by Smith. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Richards is checked in for Chicago. Adebayo passes to Mitchell. Hero for 3. Richards pulls it in.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Back to MP. Pass to Richards. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Richards has gotten his first bucket of the night. Well, the Heat's shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen. Jaquez no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And they're going to win this one, making this their 47th victory so far.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Miller's checked in for Smith. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Powell finds Adebayo. Here's Hero. Buries it down low.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
MP up top. Checked by Mitchell. Here's MP. Miller, the pass to MP. And Hero grabs the board. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Prolific play per usual.
Yeah, it really does. One of my first rivals, a kid in high school, bro, like, he was the first really great scorer I ever played against. He was 10 times the scorer I was.
Ryan, back to you.
Great stuff there, Dom.
Nice. Jakieś zadanko może zrobione? Shadow Team Practice. Zróbmy tak, option, setting. Dwunastki gramy. To my nigdy tego sezonu nie skończymy, ale to kurwa tego dokonimy. Ale stary. Tak. Dobra, na razie tu kończmy. Dzięki za oglądanie i do następnego, elo.